This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video on my own personal YouTube channel. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me in this video and learn about another horse. It is much appreciated. What I've got coming up today is we're going to take a look at another Classic Watch 25 Possible that is based in the United States of America, ahead of the Preakness this coming week at Pimlico Park, the second American Classic. This horse is entered in the race, and at this stage it is looking like the horse is going to take its chance. For 4 days away from the race, barring any setbacks, I should imagine this horse will run. But for now, where can people find these horses? ClassicWatch25.great/site.net. Arguably, in my opinion, the most important site on the internet so far this year. I don't think there's another site on the internet. I might be wrong. I don't check other people's sites. I don't think there is a site that's got as many classic winners identified on this site than anywhere else online in the world. I'm going to say that. I've not really had a look round, but I'd be amazed if there was many people that had the same record as me with 8 consecutive classics identified. Obviously, I'll be looking to take out the Preakness as well this coming Saturday. I don't know what other horses I'll have lined up from the other Classic Watch 25 possibles. I think one of them is running. But for now, classicwatch25.great/site.net, the site people just cannot seem to ignore. The horse in question that we're going to take a look at is Clever Again. Very interesting horse this is, I think. It's got plenty to find on the form. So it's one of them that we need to take a good deep look in the pedigree and try and do some good old-fashioned predicting, predicting things before they happen. It's no point in horse racing finding the good horses after they've won. The key to it is to find them before they win. And how do people do that? They look at the pedigrees, obviously. That's the only thing they can look at. So this horse here, we're going to take a look at Clever Again now, a colt, foaled on February the 2nd, 2022, sired by American Pharaoh out of Flattering, an Irish-bred dam who was sired by the legendary Irish stallion Galileo. The trainer, Stephen M. Asmussen, and the owners, Winchell Thoroughbreds LLC and Coolmore. John Magnier, Michael Tabor and Derek Smith. The horse bred by Orpendale, Chelston and Wynett. Consigned by Ballysacks Bloodstock at the sales and sold to Winchell Thoroughbreds. Clever Again, due to the equibases, I think we can have a look at how much the horse cost. $500,000. Sold at the yearling sales last year, lot number 876. It's just a shame that the Racing Post wants people to pay to look at things like this. We can't really track our horses through the sales here in the UK as easy as that. People will see that the horse is entered at Pimlico this weekend in the Grade 1 Preakness Stakes, the second American Classic of the year. Take a look at the form. The horse is unbeaten this year, 2 starts, 2 wins. But last year the horse was second in one race. The horse so far has won 2 out of his 3 starts and never been out of the first 2 in his career. Earnings of $198,400 American dollars at this early stage. People take a look at the form of the horse. It actually took him 2 starts to get underway. He raced on the 21st of April last year at Keeneland and failed to win, finishing second. He then came back on February the 23rd this year and won a maiden special weight at Oakland Park, and then returned on the 30th of March for the Hot Spring Stakes, his first stakes sojourn. And the horse managed to win his first stakes effort. But yeah, again, this race, the Preakness, is a Group 1 race. We've got classic horses that have already gone round once in there and ran quite well in the Kentucky Derby. This horse has got loads to find on the form in his first step up into Pattern Company. Group 1, throw the horse in at the deep end. What makes people decide to do this on horses? Well, pedigrees, of course. These people have looked at the pedigree of the horse and they're fairly confident that what they've got is a pattern race horse. And I can see why, to be honest. I know some people like to take a look at these horses on the Racing Post Clever again there, you'll see all his runs are on the Racing Post. And you'll see that he ran to a very good figure of 116, better than horses were running in UK Guineas trials this year, when the horse beat Breeders' Cup juvenile runner-up and Group 1 winner last year, a Classic Watch 24-5 possible that has never quite made it, Gaming. This horse beat Gaming by 4 lengths in the stakes race recently, the Hot Spring Stakes. So running to a mark of 116. All the other races on the Racing Post the horses ran have not been rated at all. The Racing Post don't rate the races because they're unsure of their position. No other reason really. That is the reason why they do that. They don't look at any horses like that because they're unsure of their position. No other thing of just to close the horse down by mistake, unfortunately. So we will bring the horse open again. There you go, 116 rated. Subsequent Group 1 winner beaten by 4 lengths in a stakes race. This horse needing to step up. Is it capable? What we'll do, we'll check the Thoroughbred pedigree database. You'll see everything is right there. $198,400. 3 starts, 2 wins, 1 place. You'll see that the family we're interested in here is Dam Line 1K on the horse. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the first 5 dams of the horse, I think. Clever again. And then we're going to watch the horse win the Hot Spring Stakes at Oaklawn Park. It didn't win first time out, so we won't watch any debut or maiden victories today. And then what I can do is, to save us taking a proper look at the historical pedigree when we get to the 6th or 7th dam of this horse, I will be able to attach a video as a card. One we used last week, actually, or the last month. Anybody would think all these good horses are related to each other. So, clever again. We're going to take a look now at Family 1K. Like I said, we're going to go through the first 5 dams, pick up the horses, and then watch the horse win. Flattering is the dam of Clever again, a mare, born in 2015, sired by Galileo, out of Peekaboo. Very interesting dam line, this. Very interesting. Flattering was okay on the track. She won 2 out of 10 starts and was 3rd on another 1 occasion. 3 in the first 10. Earnings of 67,460 UK pounds. You'll see Flattering was a Group 3 winner. She won the Group 3 Munster Oaks of 2018. And she at Cork, and she was also 3rd in the Oaks Trial Stakes in Great Britain, a listed race at Lingfield. Love. We've got to take a look at Love. She's a full sister to this. Flattering. Love, a mare foaled in 2017, sired by Galileo out of Peekaboo as well. Love, fantastic racehorse really. In the first 3 in 12 of her 15 starts, managing to win 7, 2 seconds and 3 thirds. Earnings of €315,102, £1,085,158 and 100,000 American dollars in her career. What a tremendous filly. Love, dual classic winner. She won the UK 1000 Guineas and the UK Oaks of 2020. She also won the Group 1 Yorkshire Oaks the same year. At 2, she was a Group 1 winner also, winning the Moy-Glare Stud Stakes and finishing 3rd in the Fillies Mile, as well as winning the Group 3 Silver Flash Stakes as well. At Leopardstown at 4, the horse won the Group 1 Prince of Wales Stakes against the Colts, and she was also 2nd in the King George, the Juddmonte International, 3rd, behind Mishriff that was, obviously, I remember that race, and 4th, Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare's Turf as well at Dalmar, 2nd in the Group 2 Blandford Stakes at the Coa as well. She was the 2020 Cartier champion 3-year-old filly, and justifiably so, dual classic winner. Not bad to have this horse in your pedigree, is it? Lucky Cristal is another one people need to look at, a mare born in 2011, sired by Lucky Story out of Peekaboo. Lucky Cristal raced 17 times in her career, managing to win 5 times. In the first 3 in 8 of 17 starts, winning 187,304 English pounds. Good horse, Lucky Cristal. She won the Group 2 Duchess of Cambridge Stakes out of 2013. And she also won the Group 2 Lowther Stakes of 2013. A dual Group 2 winner, nothing at 3. And at 4, she managed to be placed in a Group 3 at York and win the listed Garraby Stakes. Again, back at York. So the horse, dual Group 2 unlisted winner. Very good horse, you'll see. There his horse is coming down the pipeline out of Lucky Cristal already. This is one of them, Brevet's. Brevet's a colt born in 2020, sired by Frankel out of Lucky Cristal. Brevet's there, you'll see, hasn't done a lot wrong. The horse has finished in the first 3 in 5 of his 6 starts, 2 wins and 3 thirds, earning €63,150 in France. Decent enough middle distance horse, Brevet's, it's fair to say. Placed in the Group 2 Prix Niel of 2023 and also placed in the listed Prix de St Patrick at Chantilly over a mile and the listed Prix Nureyev as well over 10 furlongs. Dual listed and Group 2 placed horse trained by Andre Fabre, racing in France for Judgment. The next one we need to take a look at is Peachtree. A mare born in 2016, sired by Galileo again, out of Peekaboo. Peachtree raced 15 times in her career, finishing in the first 2 in 5 of them, 3 wins and 2 seconds, earning €120,236 and 4,212 UK pounds in her career. Solid enough horse, Peachtree, as well. Winner of the Group 3 Stanera Stakes of 2019 at Leopardstown. Placed in the Munster Oaks at Court, whereas the other dam, Flattering, won this race. At 2, the horse won the listed Staffordstown Stud Stakes at Navan and was placed in the Group 3 Flame of Tyra Stakes at the Coa. So, Group 3 winner, Group 3 enlisted winner, Peachtree. And she is the dam of horse I've just champed literally just now in the Musidora, Serenity Power. Has just finished second in the Musidora on her second start. Horse by Dubawi, out of Peachtree. So who knows? Maybe I did back her in this UK Oaks trial today, and she wasn't even entered in the UK Oaks. So who knows what they have planned for her? But yeah, Group 3 placed filly, Serenity Power, on only her second start today. Going to take a look at the second dam of the horse now. Flattering, I think the second dam of the horse, clever again, is Peekaboo. Peekaboo, a mare foaled in 2003, sired by Pivotal, out of Gleam of Light. Peekaboo failed to trouble the judge in 5 starts, only earning 241 UK pounds on the track. But what she is, obviously, is a multiple black type performer. She might not have done it on the track, but she's certainly done it in the shed. Found a few horses that are very nice that related to her as well. Arabian Gleam, people might remember this one going round. A horse born in 2004, sired by Kilaki, out of Gleam of Light. People see that Gleam of Light is the third dam of Clever again. Arabian Gleam raced 18 times in his career, managing to win 4 times, and in the first 3, 8 of 18 starts. Earnings of £256,922 UK pounds in his career. It's also a Group 2 winning stallion. It won the Group 2 Challenge Stakes. It also won the Group 2 Park Stakes as well. Third twice in the Group 2 Park Stakes and was also third in the Jury Stakes as well. Also to stud at Ideal Stables in a fee for 218 was only £850 ago. Couldn't find any record of it siring any stakes winners. What I could find out is Arabian Gleam has sired 38 winners and 1,306 placed horses, but the specific number of stakes winners is not provided because it didn't sire any. The context does provide detailed statistics, blah, 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 blah. It might specify stakes winners if he had sired any, but I'm going to say that he didn't, having had a look at the site. Kimberella, a gelding born in 2010, another one sired by Kilaki, out of Gleam of Light. Kimberella raced 89 times in his career, 12 wins, 8 places and 15 third places. In the first 3 in 35 of 89 starts. The horse managing to earn £416,806 UK pounds in Great Britain, Ireland and Sweden. As you would expect for a horse that's raced 89 times, he's bound to have raced in some pattern races at some point. The horse raced at 6, 7 and 8, really, at listed level, and was also placed in the Group 3 Chip Chase Stakes of 2017, age 3. But the horse did win 2 listed races, the Queen's Ferry Stakes at Chester. The horse won twice at 7 and 8 in 2017 and 2019. Group level towards the end of his career, but 90 times. Another one people need to take a look at is Trapios. Trapios, a gelding born in 2009, sired by Excellent Art out of Light Quest. People will see now that Gleam of Light is the second dam of this horse. Trapios raced 33 times and managed to win 6 times in his career. He earned $1,315,811 Singaporean dollars, and the horse earned 91,600 French euros as well. Group 1 winner, this horse was, Trapios. It won the Longines Singapore Gold Cup of 2013. Very good horse, second dam related to this horse. But again, you're looking at middle distances, aren't you? I think for this one, you can see why they chose not to the Preakness 1 mile, 1.5 furlongs out in the States. Could even prove to be a Belmont horse, couldn't it? Love was better over 1.5 miles. The next one we need to take a look at is Skier. A mare born in 2007, sired by Motivator out of Light Quest. People will see that Gleam of Light again, second down of this one. This one quite related to the Group 1 winner we looked at before. Skier raced 15 times in her career, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 3 thirds. In the first 3 in 9 of 15 starts, earnings of €82,150. Good career, Skier. She won the listed 2011 Prix-Fielder Air. A Group 3 race. The Prix-Fielder Air of 2011 Group 3 race held at Toulouse. Age 4. She has made her mark at Sturdo, has she? Vindegard, a horse born in 2016, sired by Deep Impact out of Skier. Incredible, really. I never knew these horses existed until I looked at this damn line this morning. Vindegard raced 19 times in his career, 5 wins, 1 second and 4 thirds. In the first 3 in 10 of 19 starts, earnings of 152,865,000 yen, 300,000 Arabic dollars and 520,000 Hong Kong dollars. So to have a very good international career, didn't it? Winner of the Group 3rd, in the Tokyo Sports High of 2018. The horse was also 3rd in the Group 3 Manichi High of 2017 before winning the Group 2 Fuji Stakes of 2020. The horse was also 3rd in the Yomiuri Milers Cup the same year, 2nd in the Dubai Turf in the Dubai Turf on 2 occasions, at 5 in 2021 and at 6 in 2022, both at Maidan. Trained by Hideki Fujiwara, the horse raced in Japan, UAE, USA and Hong Kong. Horses at stud, actually, in 2003 at Hamas Old Friends in Brazil. I couldn't find any record of the horse even standing at Arian, though, so maybe Hamas Old Friends have decided that advertising their stallion on a New Zealand-based stud site is not financially viable to them. It would certainly help me, though, because I would have been able to have a good look at the damn line of this horse on there. But I've picked up what I can on the line. Another one is a Sol Orient, a horse born in 2020, sired by Kitasan Black out of Skier. Sol Orient has raced 10 times in his career, 3 firsts, 3 seconds and a third, 7 out of 10 starts in the first 3. Earnings of 575,461,000 yen. Sol Orient, I think, is still going round. He won the Group 3 Keisei High of 2023. And the horse is also a Japanese 2,000 guineas winner. I never knew that at the time. There was a few years during lockdown that I didn't bother, really. 2020, 2,000 guineas winner there of 2023. The horse was 2nd in the Derby the same year, and was 2nd also in the Deep Impact St. Light Kinen the same year, and 3rd in the Kakuka Show, the St. Leger. 1 classic winner and 2 placed. Oh, you'd like to think that Classic Watch 23 really should have found this one. At 4, 2nd. As Classic Watch 23 even doing Japanese racing? At 4, 2nd in the Tarazuka Kinen as well, a Group 1 race in Kyoto in 2024. Next race, according to this, on June 2024, is pasturing. I've got to look now. Did Classic Watch 23 do Japanese racing? I think this was the first one that had the last one to have text on, wasn't it? See many pattern races there, one in Japan. So that will probably tell me that it wasn't doing Japanese racing, just Irish, UK, French, and the USA. So yeah, that's how it wasn't picked up. But yeah, we missed one there, didn't we? We'd have definitely been on that if we were looking at 2023 racing, which unfortunately we weren't. Soloriens, very good horse. Next one we've got to take a look at really is the next dam I think we're at now. No, we're not. Amazoni. And they're born in 2018, sired by Toronado out of Amaricia. People will see that Light Quest is the second dam of this horse as well. Amazoni won 5 of her 11 starts in the first 3 in 7 of 11 for earnings of €93,130 in France. Amazoni was the winner of the listed Prix Petit Etoile of 2021 on the all-weather at Deauville. Another horse we need to take a look at is Pogo, a horse born in 2016, sired by Zebedee, out of Cute. People see that Gleam of Light now, the second dam of our horse, is also the third dam of our horse, the second dam of this horse, Pogo. Another durable horse, raced 48 times in his career, 8 wins, 7 seconds and 8 thirds, 25 of 48 starts in the first 3. The horse managing to earn £591,302 UK pounds in his career. Again, this horse, solid pattern race horse for a lot of years. Placed at 2, listed race, won the listed Midsummer Stakes. At 4, was also placed in the Group 1 Prix d'Ispahan and the Group 2 Challenge Stakes. At 5, the horse won another listed race, the King Richard II Stakes. Third stakes, and was placed in another 2 races at Group 2 level. At 6, the horse made a breakthrough, winning a Group 2 Challenge Stakes and 2 Group 3 races, the John of Gaunt Stakes and the Criterion Stakes, placed in another few Group 2 races. And at 7 and 8, at 7, the horse was 4th in the Group 1 Prix Foray, and at 8, placed in a couple of listed races. The horse is actually at stud, Samra Stud in Punjab, India, for the 2025 season. Again, I ran down through it, never came up on Arian, so I couldn't find that the horse hasn't sired any horses anyway. Good to see the horse has got a stud though. Very durable and was decent. Group 1 place, Group 2, dual Group 3 and dual listed winner, Pogo. We can now take a look at Gleam of Light, the third dam of our horse. Clever again. Gleam of Light was born in 1991, sired by Dane Hill out of Gold Runner. Gleam of Light won half of her starts, 2 out of 4 starts, and earned £8,776 UK pounds in her career. A lightly raced career. There's a black type producer, as we know, no black type form in the 4 races. The next, we did find one horse related to her though, before we get to the 4th dam, Royal Alchemist. A mare born in 2002, sired by Kinsinger out of Pure Gold. People will see that Gold Runner is the second dam of Royal Alchemist, who raced 25 times in her career, 3 wins, 5 seconds, 3 thirds, 11 times out of 25 in the first 3, and the horse managed to earn $253,691 American dollars in her career. Royal Alchemist, decent enough horse again for a few years in the pattern. Second in the Emperor Stakes at 2, also placed in a class Guinness Trial at 3, the Group 3 Fred Darling Stakes at Newbury, before winning 2 listed races, the Snowdrop Finish Stakes of 2006 and the Valentine Stakes, which is now a Group 2 race at Nado Sheba in 2007. The horse was also placed in 2 Group 2 races, the Ridgewood Pearl Stakes at Coa and the Windsor Forest Stakes at Ascot, and placed in another Group 3, the Dahlia Stakes at Newmarket as well. So yeah, dual listed winner, Group 3 and Group 2 placed horse, Royal Alchemist. 4th dam of the horse, Gold Runner, owned by Khalid Abdullah, bred by Mrs. Frances R. Hutch. Raced twice and never troubled the judge. Gold Runner. Horse born in 1985, sired by Run It out of African Doll, who was born 4 years before me in 1978. She is actually related to a classic winner, though. Don't Forget Me. Was a horse born in 1984, sired by Ahonura out of African Doll. Don't Forget Me won 5 out of his 10 starts, was second in another one, 6 out of 10 starts in the first 2, and earned $428,312 US dollars in his career. Don't Forget Me won the Group 3 Vintage Stakes. They also won the Group 2 Champagne Stakes of 1986 and won the UK 2,000 guineas and the Irish 2,000 guineas of 1987. The horse was second in the Craven, fourth in the St James Palace, which was a Group 2 race then as well, and fifth and placed in the Prix de Harras Lafreni du Buffard as well, fourth in that. He was the champion Irish miler of 1987. In 1988, the horse was sent to New Zealand, and at 10, the horse was sent as to a stud in India. But yeah, very interesting horse, dual classic winner. And if people look at on-airing pedigree through a horse such as Jack Hobbs, they will see that Don't Forget Me was the dam sire of the second dam of Jack Hobbs. So we can see that Don't Forget Me sired 577 foals, 415 of them ran, 319 of them won. And the horse, Don't Forget Me, sired 25 stakes winners. So yeah, best stallion on the line so far, Don't Forget Me. 25 stakes winners that I can find. Pretty good horse, Don't Forget Me. African Doll, a mare born in 1978, sired by African Sky out of Mithrill. African Doll only managed to win 1 out of 17 starts in her career and was never in the first 3 again. Earnings of $1,163. Can't you tell I'm used to looking at better horses than this? African Doll died sadly in 1999. Dam of Don't Forget Me. So she bred a classic winner, despite showing very little herself on the track, sadly. But yeah, some very interesting horses on this line, without any shadow of a doubt. People take a look at the line on the historical line, 1K. We've got a few more to look at in this other little section down here. There's our little section. People will see the African Doll, the 5th dam, Mithrill, the 6th dam, 7th dam, Baraka. We go back to the horse and 8th dam, Circassia, born in 1945. We're actually able to bring in a good few more horses into this horse. There she is, Circassia, born in 1945. We can find some nice horses. Desert King, another classic winner, born in 1994, sired by Danehill out of Sabah. People will see that they go Dish Dash, Loose Cover, Ninfet, and Circassia is the 5th dam of this horse also, Desert King. A horse that was in the first 2 in 10 of his 12 starts, 5 firsts and 5 seconds, earning $1,308,752 US dollars. Very good horse. Desert King won the Irish Derby and the Irish 2,000 guineas of 1997. Group winning 2-year-old as well in the National Stakes. Also the Group 3 winner of the Tetrarch Stakes, listed Tyros Stakes winner, 2nd in the Juddmonte International, the Champion Stakes, the Gladness, 4th in the St James's Palace, champion in Ireland at 2 and 3, 7 furlongs and 12 furlongs. Very good horse. It's mainly cider down under again. If I could ask the AI these days, Desert King Stakes winners. Desert King sired 62 stakes horses, including 6 Group 1 winners such as Maccabee Diva, very good horse, and Desert War. So this stallion made his mark at the very highest level while siring 62 stakes winners. We're going to take a look as well while we're here at Contredanse. Contredanse, born in 2007, sired by Danehill Dancer out of Ardab. People will see that Dish Dash, Loose Cover, Ninfet, Circassia again. 5th dam, the same. Excuse me, Contredanse raced 13 times in her career, 3 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds, 6 of 13 starts in the first 3, earnings of $262,019 Great Britain pounds in her career. This also I remember going round. It was trained by Luca Cumani, classic winner, on the 2010 Group 2 Italian Oaks at San Siro. The horse was also placed in the Prix de la Nonette as well, Group 3, and was fourth in a Group 1 EP Taylor Stakes of 2010, and fourth in the Group 2 Prix Corrida as well the year after. Trained by Luca Kamani, raced in the UK, Ireland, France, Canada, and Ireland. It's a shame, though, that she didn't breed anything. I did have a little ganders. There's nothing there, no record of anything even being tracked by the public, unfortunately. Get the feeling this might just be better paying somebody just to work on it, rather than rely on volunteers. I'm sure they can afford it. And now that's pretty much what we found, really. Very good horse. Clever again. Normally what we would do now is we would go have a proper look through the historic pedigree of this damn line at 1K, wouldn't we? But we don't really need to do that today because of this horse here, Array, who made his comeback recently after 500 days off last Saturday. The Group 2 Mill Reef winner of 2023, Array, were trained by Andrew Boulding. We did a video on this horse, 1K, and if people go back far enough, they will see that Circassia was in fact the seventh dam of Array. So that brings in a lot more horses. So if people are interested in this line of 1K, Jonquil, for instance, is on this line. Classic place, Jonquil, placed in the French 2000 Guineas last weekend. So this is a line that people still very much need to be keeping an eye on. You know, and if people want to learn about this line historically on 1K, they can do that now via the card I will include. And now we can move on, I think, start to close down a few tabs to save on CPU. And we can think about watching the horse Clever Again win the Hot Spring Stakes and then try and work out for ourselves whether we think this horse could prove to be a classic horse. So what we will do is we will watch the Hot Spring Stakes now at Oaklawn Park on March the 30th, and then we will see what we think.
And we're off in the Hot Springs Stakes. The big long shot, Bouttree Fitty, away slowly. Clever Again, right to the lead. From the word go, gets in a good gallop. Gaming the big favorite on the outside, moving up. In fact, the top two choices in the wagering, they actually both went off at even money. So they go into the turn. Clever Again, a length and a half clear of Gaming. The two favorites, 1-2. Clever Again with his own way on the lead today. On the inside, Ola Joey, inside of Gaming. He's now taking back to third here. Length and a half to Perfect Force. Max got excited, and they're 5 or 6 clear of Bouttree Fitty, the slow starter out of the gate. They're down the back stretch here. Clever Again with the ears pricked. Leads a length from Gaming, showing a little more rain to get after. Clever Again down the back stretch run here. On the inside, Ola Joey is third. 2 lengths off the pace. A length and a half to Perfect Force. Another 3 back to Max got excited. And Bouttree Fitty has been outrun as they approach the 4-turn run. Clever Again into the turn, still a length in front. John Velasquez asking more from Gaming, and Clever Again appears to be going better than Gaming at this point. Clever Again rounding the turn, opening up 2 lengths. Now it's 2.5, and Gaming, he's in trouble. He's dropping back. Perfect Force taking the second position under a hard ride. Clever Again, he's clearly the one to beat. Looks like Jose Ortiz thinks this horse has plenty of energy for the stretch run as he turns for home, asks him to turn on the afterburners, and he opens up 2.5. Gaming reclaiming second from Perfect Force, but Clever Again, a very exciting prospect in the 3-year-old division in the Winchell Thoroughbred colors. What a great weekend for Jose Ortiz, and it is Clever Again to romp in the Hot Springs. Gaming second best, Perfect Force was third, and Max Got Excited was fourth.
Wow. That was quite pleasant, wasn't it, to watch that? A very pleasant performance by Clever Again, it has to be said, in the Hot Spring Stakes at Oaklawn Park. He looks a very uncomplicated horse, doesn't he? Just the gates open, the stalls open, whatever you want to call them, whatever part of the world you're in. And the horse was off, a comfortable, really, all-the-way victory. But I will emphasise, this is only a US stakes race. You know, there is a long, long way between that victory there and Grade 1 company. We will have to see if the horse can step up into Pattern Company. They're asking him to do it at the highest level in the Classic, the Group 1 Preakness Stakes. Hopefully this coming Saturday is the horse a classic horse. Well, he's beaten a Group 1 winner there in gaming that I've identified myself that I knew was a nice horse that was also placed in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, which is normally a fair trial, I think, for the US Classics. And I think the horse has beaten them fairly comfortably there, hasn't he? It's fair to say. I don't think the horse has done anything wrong whatsoever there. One all in hand. I think the horse deserves to take its place in the Classic, the Preakness, upcoming this weekend. Will the horse prove to be good enough? Time will tell. I guess it's a case for watch this space. But we tried Connections Horses Tistastic in the Kentucky Derby, and they've replaced it with Clever again this time. So it's good to see them trying more than one horse this year. So hopefully, Clever again can make its mark in the Preakness this coming weekend. Right, I think we can end this video here now. Thank you very much to everybody for taking the time to watch this video. As always, it is very much appreciated. What I will do is I will leave a copy to all the Classic Watch 25 possibles on the YouTube channel so people can watch them at their leisure, learn about them all. And I will also give an opportunity for people who have watched this video without subscribing to the channel. I will give you an opportunity to subscribe. So moving forward, you do not miss any more of this excellent content that has provided 8 classic winners in the past fortnight. All I can do is steer you in the right direction, make the content, and you have to seek it out yourselves, you know. So off you go. Right, I think I will leave this video here. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. Enjoy the rest of the week. Interesting weekend coming up. I think there's another Oaks trial at Newbury this weekend, as well as the Preakness. And it's the Dante tomorrow at the UK's premier Derby trial, where hopefully we'll see Classic Watch 25 possible, the Lion in Winter. Really stake his claim for a place in the UK Middle Distance Classic. But for now, I'll leave this video here. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. Have a fantastic week, and goodbye.